I almost forgot to go live because I was distracted by Jeff's newer video. Oh, it's actually like 7 days old. I just now got around to watching it. Uh, his video is the Burglars Beware one where he's moving into his new studio. So I'm glad to look down at the time because I totally would have missed the stream. We're gonna delay on some of the announcements because I'm pretty sure there's nobody here, and I don't want to jump the gun too quickly and give some of y'all some time to get in here. Let me stop watching this video. It's pretty much almost over anyway. But of course, just to make a couple of announcements, this stream is actually sponsored by Unraid. All right, everyone's favorite. So Unraid, you guys know I'm a huge fan of Unraid. I have like 4 servers now. I'm constantly using it. Absolutely in love with it. Holy cow. I'm having some technical troubles. Absolutely in love with it. It's awesome. Everyone needs Unraid in their life. And yeah, it costs money, but it's worth it. It's not super expensive, and I don't know if I'm supposed to say this or not. I wasn't told I couldn't say it or make this announcement. I've been sitting on this information for quite some time. But the price of Unraid is actually going to be going up in the future. So if you planned on buying it, okay, so let me back up. The price of Unraid should be going up one day in the future. Doesn't mean it will. It could change. Plans could change. Things could change. But I've heard rumors that it can go up. What happened to there used to be, there it is, pricing. So I don't even know what it's currently. I haven't bought a license forever. Yeah, okay. So it's currently $130 with a 60-day trial. It says 30 days, but you can extend to 60 days. You don't need the pro license. A lot of people don't need this. The basic license is pretty awesome. But I think if you're going to spend the money on it, I mean, it's a one-time license. Buy it for life. Never know where you're going to be in the future. I would just go for the pro version, to be honest. It'll make everything easier. You don't have to worry about it, especially if the price increases in the future. You can just have all the discs, unlimited attached storage devices, which isn't truly unlimited, but that's fine. And you don't have to worry about it. You get a full license. So thank you, Unraid. Appreciate you guys sponsoring this video, of course. And all right, moving on. The SPX Labs shop. So we've done a pretty good job of getting rid of almost everything on the shop. There's only a couple items left. We have some rails. Wow. We have some front panels. If you have a Dell server, and these things are actually surprisingly hard to get rid of. Normally I can get rid of them fairly quickly, but man, I've had this sucker for almost like a year and a half now, and I can't seem to get rid of it. This is gonna be super hard to sell, but you know, this is a thing. I should probably reduce the price on this. It's pretty, I don't know if it's expensive, but I should probably reduce the price on this in the future. What's up, Jason? Welcome to the stream, man. First again. This is probably never gonna sell. I don't know. I should just give this away. To be honest, I literally don't know what to do with it. It's just collecting dust. But yeah, we've pretty much sold everything. So I'm really proud of all you guys for cleaning out my store. There's not too much left to sell. We'll probably be adding some more TP-Link stuff in the future. What's up, Obi? Welcome to the channel. Oh, I appreciate that, man. That means a lot to me. We'll probably be adding some more TP-Link stuff in the future, but that remains to be seen. Speaking of TP-Link, should I send this to Jason's lab so he can check it out? This is the ER7212PC. Or should I just sell it? I'm sorry, not sell it. Do a giveaway with this and an access point. I think I'm going to do a giveaway. Sorry, Jason. As much as I'd love to send it over to you, I think I'm probably going to do the giveaway. Send it to Jason, Scott says. Welcome, Scott, my dear esteemed moderator. Then make him send it back. Actually, what I should do is send it to Jason and make him do a giveaway after he's done playing with it. How do I like Amada versus Ubiquity? In terms of like, they both work. I still obviously run both every day. I'm currently using Amada equipment right now for the stream. Haven't had any issues. Nothing's jumped out at me. I'm a little wary. The only things I'm a little wary with on that are like firewall rules and I don't know, maybe some security features. From a UI user experience, there's no difference. To me, they're both the same. Amada might be a little bit easier in some aspects. Unify is more fleshed out. I don't know. But to be perfectly honest, I still prefer Unify. I still like Ubiquity products. I'm still going to continue using those in my home, and my home will still continue running off of that, which is funny because I actually have the store open, and one of the things that I wanted to do is like kind of look at what's available, because it's been a long time since I looked. I want to add, I know they have a new site, but I want to add some more cameras, but they won't release anything new. We have the G5 Bullet, but I mean, it's $130, which to me means that it's pretty cheap, and probably the quality is not as good as G4 Pro, but I haven't really looked at reviews or really looked into, the differences. This one I think has a different sensor, a different controller. I don't know, all sorts of things. Or not all sorts of things, but just a few different things. I've been real happy with the G4 Pro, but we really need to add some more cameras. I won't be upgrading the G4 Professional doorbell. I don't see the point. The G2 has been great. Also, you can't buy this anyway. Literally, it's always sold out. Although I have a neighbor that has one, and I thought about stealing his right off his door. But I don't know. Yeah. So Ubiquity stuff is hyper expensive, and when it's available, it usually sells out quick. I usually tell people, to get what's in your budget. I think you'll be happy with Amada or Ubiquity, no matter which way you go. But if you're on a pretty tight budget, I would definitely recommend Amada. I mean, their access points are pretty amazing. The Wi-Fi experience you can get from there is great. Obviously, the Amada controller, you can containerize that, or you can use a virtual machine. You don't have to buy a dedicated controller. Hell, you could even buy the 3-in-1, the ER12 or 7212 PC. It's not really 3-in-1, it's more like 2-in-1. You could buy that. It's a great start. It's like $10 to $20 cheaper than buying 3 separate pieces of equipment. I think you have more options, at least. Like Ubiquity started out great when they were like, oh, you can use our software in a container or a virtual machine. Everything was great, and then they took that away. And that's how Amada is right now. They still have a bunch of different options. It's very flexible. The prices are slightly cheaper. Their Wi-Fi is great if you're into that kind of thing. Their switches are great so far from everything I've seen and used. And I think it'd be worthwhile to start. And any shortcomings that you find with security, you can always, make your own firewall or, I guess firewall with like pfSense or OpenSense or whatever. You can always make up for the shortcomings that you may find with Amada. And that can be said for Ubiquity too. Ubiquity is much further along with a lot of their UI. So like you can block entire countries. It's very simple, very easy to do. I have no idea how to do that on the Amada UI. I've looked for it. I don't see anything like that. It doesn't seem like that's even currently available. So, you got to take things into consideration like that. I need 10 gigabit unified switch in the worst way. What do you mean in the worst way? They have tons of 10 gigabit switches, don't they? I bought one like 5 years ago. I've never looked back. They probably don't. Yeah, I bought this one. Wait, this is Gen 1. Yeah. No, wait. Where's the one I bought? It's not even on the site anymore. SFP Plus, no. I don't think it's on the site anymore. I don't know. I bought one forever ago. It's been great. It still gets. This is gigabit. See? It's 4 ports. Anyway, it doesn't matter, but they're extremely hard to find these days. Yeah, everything from Ubiquiti is extremely hard to find. That's why you need to come over to Amada, man. I mean, they got like all sorts of access points. I mean, I went to access points out of habit. All sorts of switches. Look at all these things. And you can buy them today. These are rack mountable. Look at this. You can rack mount this one. It's not 10 gig, but you can rack mount it. A lot of them come with adapters. There you go. Look at that. 48 port. Oh, it's only got 4 10 gig ports. Okay. All right. Maybe it's not perfect. Let's do the filter. There you go. Okay. There's no Ethernet ones. This one's rack mountable one. Look, they sell SFP Plus modules that you can, adapt. Pretty simple. Let me back up in chat here. I have a UniFi access point and use the controller and a Docker. I was looking at fleshing out my rack more with equipment. It's just pricey. I use pfSense for the firewall, so not looking. Yeah, so you're sounding like you're good to go. I would just get whatever you can afford. And I think Ubiquiti's worth it. I've been super happy. I've been with Ubiquiti for a long time. But obviously, what's up, Noah? Welcome to the stream. Obviously, TP-Link's been sending me a lot of stuff, so it may appear as if, I'm like a huge fan of TP-Link products. And I will say I do like them, but TP-Link's just been working with me. They're sending me more stuff. I still have, what do you mean what's happening first? Oh, this is your first stream. Nothing. We're just having a conversation, and you haven't really missed that much, I don't think. I still have to cover. There's something. So a bunch of Tapo products. I hadn't even started making videos about this or even doing research about this. We have a lot to do. A lot to cover. It's just like mostly TP-Link stuff. What did we say about Jason earlier? I need to back up a little bit. Oh, okay, so Jason said, hey, that's a good idea. I'll play with it. Yeah, I bet you will, buddy. And then give it away and say you sponsored it. Yeah, maybe that's not a bad idea. I'll talk to you. Yeah, send him the thing. Maybe I'll do a separate giveaway where I don't want to give away just a wireless access point. I guess I could send you both. All right, I'll talk to you later. Oh, that's what we're going to do, okay? Instead of doing a normal giveaway, I just made my camera track me. Okay. Oh, God. We're breaking things. You're not getting it anymore. Instead of doing a giveaway, we'll just send this to Jason. He can do whatever the hell he wants with it. And then he can do a giveaway. You will have to pry that 10 gig switch out of my hands. They don't make anything like that anymore. There is no way in hell I'm giving that away. It was $500 like, 5 years ago? Ain't happening. Never once. Can't do it. Oh yeah, so we got a bunch of Tapo products to cover. That'll be exciting. A bunch of wireless stuff. So, I don't know. I think I showed you guys this last stream. The XG line, if I remember right. Yeah, it's a 16XG. I think they delisted it. Let's just do a little quick Google search here. Ubiquiti XG 16 port switch, whatever. Oh, it's still here. Yeah, this is the one. What, $600 now? What? They raised the price and it's still sold out? They're never going to make this again. Ever. I got so lucky when I got this switch, and it took me like 8 YouTube videos to pay this off. because it was so expensive. And back then, what's up, Dr. Carpy? It was so expensive back then. And like, I've been making YouTube videos for basically 10 years now. Thanks, Scott. Really appreciate the $5. Thanks for all the content you provide on streams. Hell yeah, buddy. I just realized my thing is broken. You may have to submit another $5 so I can fix my my little drop down menu there when people donate and stuff. Yeah, so I got really lucky. It took me months to pay off, but we did it. So that's nice. I really enjoy your TP-Link coverage. It's what I use. Good. I'm glad you enjoy it. There will be plenty more to come. I think TP-Link and I are probably just going to continue working together for quite a long time, or until they stop releasing products. And now that they're letting me cover their Tapo lineup, we will have even more. I'm just going to become a TP-Link channel. Why did I click on support? This channel will just be all TP-Link all the time now. So we're going to be looking at some of their smart home stuff. And so I want them to get me, I want them to send me some of this, like these smart bulbs, some of these smart switches. Well, I already have this plug. Where are the switches? I could have swore they had switches. We have some cameras. We have a hub. There we go. Smart switches. So I want to check out some of these. Home Assistant. Yeah, I really want to. I really do. But Home Assistant is just a lot of work and a lot of effort. And I'm lazy. Super, super lazy. So I don't know. Even Habitat, man. It's a lot of effort. We'll see. Oh, let me do this real quick. I want to see if this works. There we go. Boom. Roasted. Okay. So I want them to send me some of this, and it's kind of weird, but I also want to check out one of their robot vacuums. I really don't think they'll send this to me, but I'm going to ask for it because I think it'd be kind of cool to check out. I really like the square wireless access points TP-Links used previously. Do you know why they went away in that style? No, I have no idea. I didn't join the TP-Link gang until recently. And right as I came along, those square access points were kind of going out the window. And I think the reason why is because a lot of people are complaining that the size of their access points is bad already. And these are especially egregious because they're even bigger. And I think they're trying to emulate what Ubiquiti is doing and be somewhere in the middle of businesses and also enthusiast. And so far they're hitting that stride pretty well, although they still have super ginormous access points, which turn a lot of people off. But so far, business people don't seem to care. I think I've heard complaints from like one business owner about the size of them, but I was like, no one's going to care. No one's going to notice. All they're going to care about is how good their Wi-Fi is. And so something like an EAP 660 HD or the 670 is going to kill it, and everyone's going to be happy. So, and they're white. I mean, they pretty much blend in with everything. So how many minutes are we into the stream? 19, 20? All right, so let's go ahead and just move on to one of the bigger announcements. So Unraid, who's also the sponsor of this live stream, is sending me to the UK. They've ponied up money to pay for a plane ticket, and I'm gonna do a studio tour with Space Invader 1, or Ed. For those of you who know him, he does a lot of great content on Unraid. I'm super excited for this trip. So I think I leave June 22nd. Yeah, June 22nd. And then I won't be back until July 2nd. So it's like it's actually 12 days, but you know, some travel days in there. So it's going to be a huge long trip. And I announced like a while ago that, hey, I was planning on doing this and I was going to try and foot the bill myself. And I was trying to save up $5,000 for the trip. And then, you know, just was talking to Unraid, and it was like, hey, you know, what do you guys think about this? Would you be willing to sponsor this trip? And they were like, yes, of course. So Unraid came in and really saved the day, and I'll be making that trip, and I'm super excited about it. It'll be the first time going to the UK to hang out with the Brits, and that should be pretty interesting. It's just a studio tour, and we'll probably do another Uncast episode while we're out there. If you're into Uncast, you should totally watch these. These are really good. Or interesting, I think, to talk about Unraid if you're into Unraid. And we talk about other things too in Uncast, but all right, so that's big news. Obviously, we're going to have a giveaway coming up that I'm just going to transfer over to Jason's lab. I'll let him figure out what he wants to do for the giveaway. Originally, I was going to do something super special, but I don't have to do that anymore. What else? I think those are the big topics. So pretty much from this point forward, if you guys have any questions, let me know, and I will do my best to answer them. Let's get back over here, though. So to get back towards talking about TP-Link, I really want them to send me this because I'm really interested in robot vacuums. I've never had one. I've never used one. I've heard the Shark is like really good. But I want to know how this works. Now, I'm a huge fan of cleaning my own house because I feel like if you don't do it, it doesn't get done right. So that's my stance, but I still want to check it out anyway, see how it handles a couple of dogs. But I'm more interested in these products here. They have a hub, some smart sensors, Ubiquity's rolling out sensors, but I think they're moving really slow. I want them to jump into the smart home game faster because the last thing I want to do is actually deploy a ton of TP-Link products around the house and be like, well, I already have them, might as well just keep using them, and then I'll have two different competing environments in the house, and I really don't want that. And I don't know what's coming next from TP-Link, but I think they're going to start branching out more and more, and I got to get them to send me some of this stuff too because I really want to check that out. And I really want these bulbs mostly for the holidays. So anytime there's like, you know, Halloween or Christmas or something of that nature, it'd be really cool to have these so you can change them. But the only problem is they're only 800 lumens, which is not very bright. The current bulbs that I have outside of my house are, I think they're like 1,000, either 1,000 or 1,500 lumens. I just upgraded them. So they're pretty bright, which is what I want because it's outside, right? But they're not smart, they're dumb, which, you know, whatever. I don't really care about smart stuff, to be honest. I'm getting there, but I don't really care. And also just to go back a little bit. So TP-Link's going to be releasing some network cameras. I really, really, really want to check these out, but they're not available in the United States yet. I believe some European countries have these and they can already use them. I'm super excited to check out something different. And I'm extremely curious if they're going to integrate with Amada. Just based off this product page here, how they're kind of separated out from the Amada SDN, I don't think they're going to be a part of it. But they better freaking figure out how to make these cameras and even NVR system integrated with Amada, or it's going to be a huge misstep in the... Yeah, it's going to be a huge misstep. But I really want to check these out. These don't look like rebranded Hikvision or Dahua, however you say it. These look like custom engineered units. And we know that TP-Link is a huge multinational brand. They can easily do this kind of stuff, like fabricate their own stuff. So it's going to be really interesting. I want to check this out. And I also need to get rid of my FS equipment because I'm never going to use it. I haven't even checked it out at all. Even after they sent it to me, I was just like, yeah, here it is. It's all right. Okay, bye. I I should do a giveaway. Maybe I should give that stuff away. Who wants some FS stuff? We have an NVR and a camera. Does anybody want it? Let me show you what you're going to get. Oh, and before anyone answers, I'm only shipping in the United States because shipping outside the United States is insane. Shipping inside the United States is also very expensive. Enigma, here you go. Are you in the United States? This camera is yours if you're in the US. And also the NVR. But I may hang on to this for a little while. It may take me a while to get this to you because I need this camera first so I can do kind of a comparison between the two. And then whenever this actually comes out, I'll do it. All right, email me your information, and I'll reserve that stuff for you. You'll get the NVR, which is garbage, by the way. It sucks. I didn't even make a video on it because it was so bad. You will be disappointed. Now, I don't know if you'll be disappointed. You might be disappointed. But yeah, I'll just give it to you because I'm never going to use it. It's been sitting in the box. It's taking up space. I thought about selling it, but it's not even worth trying to sell. So there you go. You got yourself a really nice camera and a pretty crappy NVR. You can sell it. I don't care what you do with the NVR. I don't think you'll be happy with it, though. So anyway, I really want them to send me this camera. I think it'd be cool as hell to check out. It'll be... Did I already say this? I think it was already available. Oh, what's up, Fordo? I'm heavy into Amada. Thanks for showcasing and reviewing. Love the last video about the ER7212 PC. No problem, man. The camera. What else? I think that's it. I'm not sure. I want to buy some new cameras for my house, but Ubiquity's not releasing anything that I want to buy. I mean, they have stuff that I would love to buy, but I'm not going to do it. Oh, the camera you hope they manage to? Yeah, it wouldn't make sense if they don't. Like, they really need to make that happen. I'm going to be kind of upset if they don't, because they have the perfect opportunity with the SDN controller. And I also, speaking of Ubiquity, they also need to release a new Dream Machine. These things are getting kind of old, and I would love to see a new one, but I'm afraid the direction they're going to go is like the Dreamwall. So I don't think the Dreamwall has internal storage for a hard drive. So if you have like an NVR system, you'll have to buy one of these as well. And that would kind of suck because now you got to buy two different units. And the big appeal of the Dream Machine is it's all in one. I thought about upgrading to this Dream Machine Special, but it just wouldn't be worth it at this point because I feel like any day now they may just do a refresh on this completely. That's of course wishful thinking. I doubt they will. I also want to check out some of these Connect displays, but I gotta wait till after this trip to the UK because traveling right now is super expensive. I got all my hotels and stuff booked, but holy cow, it's expensive. And it's going to take probably the rest of the year to pay off all that travel and stuff. So yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just going to survive off of TP-Link equipment for the rest of the year. I have like no planned home lab stuff. I feel like I'm just a networking channel now. But I still might buy some of these Connect displays, maybe on credit or something. And then maybe we'll just like make a video because I want to have this in place of my panel. I have like a Qualsys. Here, I'll just show you. I'm pretending like I can't just show you. Qualsys IQ panel. I don't even know how to spell it. So I have one of these already, and it's okay. Email sent. All right, I'll be on the lookout for it. It's okay. It's got Z-Wave, which is great, and it works great with other Z-Wave devices so far. I've been pretty happy with it, but the automation is so cut off because they're basically forcing you into a subscription-based model with Alarm.com, and I'm not paying money to use equipment that I bought. Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, I paid for this switch or that device or this device. Why do I have to continue paying additional money just for automation? Now, there are open source projects that allow you to tap into this, but I mean, it is so much effort. Like, I don't want to go through all of that effort to set it all up. Then there'll be some update, something breaks. I'm not trying to have a full-time job. So I'm basically really counting on Ubiquiti to get their tail end in gear, release some smart things, integrate them into the Connect panel so we can get some automation going. And as far as I can tell, that's the direction we're headed. Like 100%, we're going there. So we've got door access, we've got sensors, we've got motion detectors, all sorts of things. That's where they're going, but they are taking way too long. Way too long. And of course, they're just too busy developing 1,000 different products. So it kind of makes sense. But I really need it because I can imagine a panel, near the front door, a panel maybe in the bathroom or the closet, where we can look at the cameras, interact with different sensors and stuff. What's up, Lego Gaming? Welcome to the chat. I can imagine a few of these around the house just to kind of like keep an eye out on things around the house, get notifications on the panel and stuff like that instead of my phone. So I want them to do it, but it's already been like 2 years. It's too long. Sold my Netgear mesh network and got TP-Link EAP613, a Mata controller, and an ER605. And I'm happy. I just need to buy another EAP613 to cover my house 100%. Yep. I don't know much about the 613s. Honestly, I'm going to have to look. I kind of want to look now. 610. Oh, wait, what? 613? I think I did 610 and 615. What's different about the 613 and the 610s? Form factor? I don't know. But that's cool. Yeah. I mean, I think you'll be happy when you get the extra one. Their coverage is pretty good already. Quick question. I see that you installed a Mata for others. Are you managing them remotely? I did my friends and family. No. Everyone that I've installed a Mata for, they manage it. I don't do any of that stuff. I'm completely hands off. Like, I basically just make recommendations on what to buy. Most of the time, I always push Ubiquiti products. I don't want to say it's superior, but that's what I'm most comfortable with. So those are products I push. And then obviously they're hyper expensive and not available. And because they're not available, customers are like, well, what do I buy instead? And so I'm like, well, we can go the TP-Link Amada route, but I'm just letting you know, Amada is changing, it's growing. I would expect lots of changes to come in the future. TP-Link's kind of firmware is sketchy already. Let's see if the 610 is even supported. So they already have they have so many like hardware versions already. And let's say I think I have a V1. So they haven't released a firmware update. It's like since 2022. And it's already over a year. Let's see. What do they do for the V3? No firmware for the V3. What about V2? Like, it's still no firmware updates. And, they may not need it. They may not need firmware updates. But the fact remains, like, they're pushing out tons of products. Tons and tons of stuff. Why do I keep doing that? Stop it. So they're pushing out tons of products. We have all sorts of switches. Look how many switches they have. You think they're maintaining all of these? Look at all these access points. And they're coming out with more. Wi-Fi 7 any day now. Wi-Fi 7 should have been out already. They just added an EAP 650. We got this now. It's competing with itself. Like, there's just so many products that are releasing. It's like, are they going to keep, updating the firmware. Even the ER605 is getting kind of old now. Let's actually check out when was the last. So I have the V1, or had a V1. I actually sold the V1. Let's see if they still support this thing. Oh yeah, hey, look, there's an update. Well, that's good. Okay, so again, track record, little all over the place. Don't know what to expect. But yeah, I will sell Amada to customers. I don't have a problem with it. I think they're great, especially for home use and bigger houses. Wi-Fi coverage is great. I will get them on that lineup, but I definitely don't manage it. I stay hands off as possible. If they do have problems, depending on the problem, I may support them, but generally I try to not do that because it can take a lot of time, and also I don't want to work for free necessarily. So let's switch back over here. All right, let's go back in chat. Quick question. All right, Lego says the ER65 is disconnecting once a week on Monday, but I put it on auto restart every Monday at 6 a.m. and no more issues. That's weird. I'm not using the ER605 anymore. I'm using their ER8411. It's run every day. As far as I know, it hasn't restarted once. Yeah, Frodo, I've heard that a lot. That availability is what pushes a lot of people towards TP-Link. And it's kind of fun now to get into TP-Link because a lot of their hardware is mysterious. We don't know a lot about it. They're constantly releasing products. Lego said, I'm saying Lego. Wow, it's Leo Gaming. Sorry, Leo. I'm not the best. I can't read too well. That's embarrassing. Leo says, I just found their ER605 dropping the WAN connection once a week. So went on Reddit and a lot of people were having the same issues. Yeah, okay. I've seen that on Reddit, so I am aware of it, but I sold the ER605. I had the ER605. I can't reach it. It's behind me. Right there behind the headrest. But it's dead. The power supply failed on it. Don't know why. It just did. And it's been sitting on the shelf for a year and a half. And the other ER605 I had was a V2. Or no, wait. I think it was a V1 also. I don't remember now. But I ended up selling that because I have like 2 more routers now. And the ER8411 is a lot faster. And I have access to 5 gigabit internet. So it didn't really make sense. Whew, excuse me. It didn't really make sense to do it. Or to keep the ER605 anymore. Yeah, it's not really fair. And mine was free because TP-Link sent it to me. I don't know. I bought my Ubiquiti Dream Machine, and that'll do 10 gig as well, and that's what I've been using for a long time. I probably wouldn't have bought the TP-Link one, mostly because I already have Ubiquiti. But if I didn't have Ubiquiti at all and like was starting fresh, I would have bought the ER8411 because it's like right up my alley for what I want. What version is the ER605? 1 or 2? I think the one I had was 1. I think I had 2 version 1s. I can't remember. Oh wait, let me see if it's listed on my website. I usually do a bad job of delisting things. Nope. No, I think I took it down already. So, oh, you guys can't see that. I'm over here browsing and you can't see. Yeah, I took it down off my website, so it's not listed anymore. The ER8411 is a nice Amada controller, router, and switch. What? The ER8411 isn't an Amada controller. It only does routing. Are you sure you're not thinking of the wow, I can't remember, the 7212 PC? That one's the 7212 PC is the way to go. This thing is like $279, I think. How much is this? ER7212 PC. This is perfect for home use if you have less than 1 gigabit internet. There we go. B&H photo cells, $269.99. So it's even cheaper now. This is perfect for home use, man. You don't need, if you don't need a switch or a lot of things. 350 in Canada, maybe. Oh, the 8411. If you don't need any switches or need to plug a lot of things in, or if you just need Wi-Fi, man, this thing is rock solid. I'm super, super impressed with this product. You have a lot of limitations with it, but it's perfect for just, I want one thing to do one job, or it doesn't do one job, but I want one thing that can do everything. Add in whatever access points you want, up to a gig, good to go. Let's see if they have that here. ER8411. Yeah, it's not bad. $350. Temporarily out of stock. Yeah, these things are nice. Oh, speaking of nice, so Google Fiber. Thank you for talking about the ER8411. It's coming to my area. So we're going to be doing some tests with failover. So this sucker supports 2 WAN ports. So hopefully we can do some WAN failover testing with AT&T Fiber and Google. Super excited about that. The game plan is to have 2 ISPs now. I'll have an ISP for SPX Labs exclusively. No more sharing internet. I think I'll probably force AT&T over to my Amada lineup because AT&T sucks and I hate their stuff. But that'll give me more realistic world perspective of when like people in the United States who have AT&T, I can probably help them troubleshoot more. And then Google Fiber will go to the house on the Ubiquiti side of the house, and that will be gigabit as well. And that'll fix a lot of problems that I have with the AT&T BGW320 gateway. Leo uses a switch. It used to have 5 ports, but 1 switch. Wait. And for the switch, I used to have a 5-port one, but switched. You switched to an 8-port one. Yeah, I don't know what that is. So I talk trash about AT&T Fiber all the time. Their internet's actually been rock solid. I've been really happy with their internet service. It's been great. I can't actually complain about it. The only thing I absolutely dislike about AT&T are their policies. Their policies are absolute garbage. The way that their workers are like not empowered at all to make decisions about anything. So you can kick and scream and beg to all of the workers, and their hands are completely tied, and they cannot help you with any issue, which sucks. Like you'll be like calling and screaming and crying over and over and over and over and over. But their service is great, and they over provision like the neighborhood. So we did a video forever ago. Let's see here. Did I write about it? I think I wrote about it too. I don't remember doing this. Oh no, this is something else. Let's get out of here. Come on, Bing. Okay. There we go. Yeah, so I got faster internet for only $50. So they over provision the neighborhood. So if you get like one of these adapters, so I got this WeTech module. What? Pause, please. Can we pause? I'm clicking pause. I got one of these WeTech modules and put it in my UDM Pro and was able to get like 200 to 300 extra megabits per second for free. So that was cool as hell. Yeah, so we like 1.1, 1.2 gigabit per second. Or not for free. I had to pay $50. But you pay that $50 one time and you get faster internet. And so I also tried that same trick with I slowed down my internet 300 megabits per second, and we're still using the WeTech module, and we're still able to get 400 or 500 megabits per second because of the way that they over provision everything. So you're actually getting more than you pay for with AT&T Yeah, you can get 1.2 gig. Yeah, it's awesome. So their 5 gig internet is awesome. If you can try it out for like a few days for free, uh, and it's freaking awesome. But there's like nobody supports 5 gig speeds at all. Like not even Valve. Like you can, I think you're capped out like around like 4,000 megabits or something downloading games from Valve. It's not. It kind of sucks. Nobody supports 5G. I mean, that's like for a business, like that's like business grade internet right there. Hell, even 1G is a lot for me. I was on their 2 gig service for a while there, but it's also useless. And actually, right now, as we speak, I'm on 300 megabits per second. So not even using um, gig service anymore. What's up, DNK? Welcome to stream. Yeah, so it's funny. I made that video like basically defending AT&T employees by saying they weren't empowered and how I could hear that they wanted help but their hands were tied. And people were like yelling at me about AT&T. They're like, "You don't know what you're talking about. AT&T is blah whatever whatever." They were defending AT&T. I was like, "Dude, I agree with you. That's the whole point of this video. I'm just saying the employees, their hands are tied. They want to help, but they can't because of the policies at AT&T suck." And there people were trying to crucify me. It's like, you're yelling at me, but we agree. I agree with you. Like it's fine. It was so weird. Verizon, wow, is that like over the air? That does Verizon do fiber lines? I had no idea they did that. What's up, Jay? Welcome to stream. You just missed a giveaway, bud. You get 10% more speed from Frontier. Whoa, that's nice. That's hot. I love it when you get more than what you pay for. That's how internet should have always been. And it sucks that it hasn't always been like that. Wow, that's been a fast 47 minutes. I thought this was going to be like a 30-minute stream, and then I'd be over it. Hey, it's testament to how fun you guys are. Let's switch back over here real quick. Actually, I don't know. I think I'm out of things to say. I've reached the end. Jay joins, and I'm like, peace. See ya. I got nothing left. I do this to you all the time. It's so that the customers are happy when you run a speed test. Yeah, that's true. Well, I do a speed test live, but I don't want to reveal my IP address. I've had some issues where like I'll go to fast.com and fast.com's like, nah, you're only getting 500 megabits. And then I'll go to AT&T speed test, which uses speed test.net, and it's like, yep, full gig, up and down, no problem. And it's like, there's no consistency with running speed tests. I want to talk to like a friend who also has gig service locally and set up a speed test, open speed test container. Actually, that's a good point. Set up an open speed test container at their house. Open speed test. So that way I don't have to worry. I want to use this. So that way I don't have to worry at all about any like quality of service rules or anything if it's like house to house. What's up, Terry? Welcome to the stream again, dude. You are on it, man. I've seen you in so many streams now. So yeah, it'd be really cool to host it at somebody's house so I can just test. And they've got to be close. I want to try and get as close as possible so it can be as realistic as possible. Which it wouldn't be realistic at all because, hey, guess what? The internet is what is it? What is the word I'm looking for? Speedy, jumpy, intermittent. I don't know what the word is. Leo says 2 gigs and 5 gigs is overkill for me. Plus, I would have to upgrade my equipment. Honestly, 1 gig is overkill for me, and I upload and stream constantly, I feel like. Terry says, getting rid of Verizon at work. Hell yeah. Nothing but problems here in Michigan. Yep, that sounds like Verizon. They're what's up, Tech for Fun? You tell me what's up, buddy. We're just doing this live stream, buddy. Hey, y'all, both of you, Terry and Tech, y'all missed a giveaway. I just gave away this camera. Like it was nothing. I wouldn't even plan to give this camera away or an NVR away. I just did it. It was on a whim. Anyway, that's the point. Now, I will say in the South, Verizon's wireless network, their LTE network, is... I love Verizon. It's so freaking good, man. Four-door says, did you get to test the SPF module for the 8411 Sing? So, where is it? It's right here. So I have an official TP-Link one. I have used it. It does auto negotiate, but it doesn't show you any of the speeds in between. So it shows you 10 or 1 gigabit. I know it's operating at 5 or 2.5 just because I can see from a client computer what it's negotiating. But within the Amada software, it's all, or well, I guess I don't want to say all or none, but it's either 10 or 1. That's it. You have no idea, even with TP-Link's modules. Haven't made a video on it. I want to. My FS modules don't work very well with TP-Link. They seem to be stuck at 1 gigabit, but the WeTech modules work perfectly fine as far as I can tell. I really do need to make a video about it, but I'm lazy. And I've been cranking out other TP-Link content like crazy, right? So that'll probably be coming because I think it'd be worth covering, even just a little bit. Terry says, you thought you won. Hey, man, you did win. You are a winner, but you just didn't get any free stuff. Not today. Maybe another day. There will be a giveaway coming up. I'll say this again. I don't mind. So I was going to give away the ER 7212 PC router, 3-in-1 router. But what's going to happen now is I'm actually going to send this to Jason's lab. So y'all need to go to Jason's lab. Here we go. Jason's lab. Okay. Y'all need to go over there. Oops. Get subscribed. Subscribe to his YouTube channel. He's going to check out this TP-Link hardware and then give it away on his channel. So that's the plan. Watch his content. It's really good. If you're into home lab stuff at all, I think you'll enjoy it. And he'll be giving away that and an access point. I'm going to make him give away 2 things for anyone who wants it. And I'll let him figure out shipping and all other stuff. Learn Blue Iris. Yeah, Joe is awesome. Oh, yeah, okay. Hey, Joe. I'm so used to seeing you as your other persona, Blue Iris. Yeah, I always forget that you have a personal account, too, because I'm always used to you signed in as Learn Blue Iris. That's so funny, man. That's so funny. Tell Ashley I said, hello. My voice cracked. I screwed it up. Hello. Leo says, Verizon is bad here in South Florida. Verizon's bad everywhere. Are you talking about Verizon's LTE service being bad in South Florida? Because when I was in Fort Lauderdale recently, it wasn't bad. And or you're saying like Miami, the Keys? What's South Florida? Everywhere I've been in Florida has had really good coverage. Their 5G network. I mean, Miami. That's the problem right there, man. Miami's been going downhill, man. You got to get out of there. Got to leave. Florida's actually going downhill, but that's a whole nother topic. We're not going to get into that. Got to get out of there. Let's switch scenes here. So, anyhow, I think that's all I have, man. I got nothing left. 18, it's funny because I think it depends where you are in Florida, because I have a buddy that lives near Disney who has AT&T, and for him it's great. My Verizon coverage in his house did not work at all. Don't know why. I ended up just having to use Wi-Fi calling and stuff. They should have built a network and then cell phones. Yeah, that'd have been cool if it carried out. Is that a carrying case over your microphone? Hey, man, don't judge me, okay? Get out of here and stop noticing little intricacies. It might be. I don't know. Yeah, it's actually it's a mouse cover. And you know what? It does a great job at, getting rid of the whole, breathing on the mic noise. And I'm never going to use it. And instead of throwing it away, I'm recycling. Ayo, and it was free. It was not free. I bought it like 10 years ago, and I still have it to this day. So I'm using it, okay? I'm using it. Spit sock. Yeah, it catches all the saliva. It keeps my microphone clean. Hey, and I can even wash this thing, so it's perfect. Leo says, yeah, I drive like 5 minutes away from home, and I get full bars. When Singular existed, I was at the Singular store with my brother, and he bought us 2 phones. We got about 5 feet from the store. Absolutely. Yo, Fordo, thank you for the $5 donation. I'm going to be putting that towards my trip to the UK, just so you know. Thanks for the update. Hope an update fixes that. Thinking about, yeah, there might be. There might be. Oh, that's your first super chat, too. Nice. Me, that guy, tan. Me, that guy, tan. Was that on purpose? Anyhow, yeah, I can watch this thing, and it's great. I don't remember what else we're talking about. I think I was actually reading somebody else's comment about 5G. Oh, yeah, Singular. So we got out like 5 feet from the doors of Singular. No service. Him and I turned around, went back inside the Singular store, and like canceled our plans, got rid of our phones. And I think we went to Verizon after that. And I've been on the Verizon network ever since, like 20 effing years on Verizon. And their service in Georgia was as good as it got. They were the best in Georgia. And I've just kind of stuck with Verizon forever. I've thought about switching several times, but I'm kind of lazy, so I haven't done it. How about to use a Nike sock? I don't have any Nike socks. I don't think. I can't think of any. I just like buy cheap generic socks. They're too thin. They wouldn't work very well. This is a Logitech product. I think you can see the Logitech logo. When Logitech still made good stuff. Logitech's gone downhill in recent years. So I don't buy Logitech stuff anymore. Yo, Key West. I love Key West. That's such a nice area. I remember you. You're just in time for probably the end of the stream. I might stream games after this. Might, but I'm not sure. I've been watching your videos for a good while, but I'm sometimes too busy, and I have you playing in the background. Honestly, I think my videos are really good background noise. I've said this for years to a lot of people. Like, if you're like bored and you are also busy, and you want some like background noise, I think my videos make pretty decent background noise because I'm just like basically constantly talking over my video and explaining everything that's going on. But as far as like a YouTuber goes, not very good. I mean, 9 years in the making, 11,000 subs. We're not going anywhere, and that's fine. I don't really want to be a big channel anyway. But most people, when they hit their 10-year mark, they're like, huge. So I know where I stand, and I know how my content works out, and it's fine. So, how much super chat do you get to remove your current sock on your foot and put it on your mic? What if I'm not wearing socks? Ever think about that, buddy? ATT just stopped half a block from my house. They said they're done expanding this for this year. Nice. Half a block. That's so close, man. No fiber for another year. It's funny because like, so you missed this part. Google Fiber is running new lines in my neighborhood right now. I don't know when they'll be done, but we'll probably have Google Fiber access about a year from now as well. And I'm switching immediately. What's up, Cody? Wow, you've been staying up late a lot lately, buddy. I appreciate you coming to hang out. Dude, I don't even have pants on right now, man. 0 pants. I'm live streaming, man. 0 pants, 0 socks. Wife isn't home. It's bachelor. I'm bacheloring it up right now. I just put this shirt on because it was on the floor, but I was naked before I went live. And I put this on out of respect for you guys. Maybe ASMR. I heard the kids are into that. The kids are very into that. You're at a pub? Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna be drinking this weekend. I'm so excited. I have a Dr. Pepper right now. I'm just like not really even in the mood. That's cool that you're at a pub. Socks are invented to collect cat hair. That is true. They collect a lot of dog hair as well. Cody, when you send all that smoke my way, has to be an imposter. Cody doesn't. Yeah, he does have to be an imposter. He never stays up late. I'm surprised he joined. I was he was live yesterday with Raid Owl, Brett from Raid Owl, and I was like, I just kept wanting to make jokes the entire time that he was like about to fall asleep and stuff. But I was actually not trolling too hard that night. I'm usually a pretty good troll online, so. No, I can't. It's too small. So I could try, but it'd only cover like 4 toes. Jay, I agree to collect cat hair. Oh yeah, Canada's on fire right now. So it's horrible. Canadians are so bad. Is the fire near you at all, Cody? I always forget. You're on the west side, right? No, you're on the east side of Canada. I always forget where you are. Because there's so many Canadians in chat right now. Yeah, 4 out of my 7 toes. Nailed it. I'm waiting for Cody to respond. In Connecticut, we have been choking for days. Ontario, yeah, okay. Okay, cool. Well, hopefully you guys stay safe out there. Your cats stay healthy, and y'all avoid any possible cancer risks. Sorry that you guys have to go through it. Sorry that you have to go through it too over there in Connecticut. I know like the upper states are not having a good time with all that smoke. Didn't like Michigan or like one of the states up there like go code red or something because of all the smoke? No catio for the girls. Yeah, it's probably a good move. When is Unraid Stable release coming out? I don't know. What are we even on? I haven't updated my Unraid server in so long. I don't even know what version I'm on. Do they tell you? Do they tell you the release candidates? I don't know. 2 weeks TM. That's when the next release will come out. Yeah, bronchitis? Oh, Lord. Hey, did you tell Ashley I said hi? Because she didn't say anything back. I don't remember you telling me she said anything back. 4-door, like it's a movie. Yeah, like all those California fires, like people have GoPros and cameras recording themselves driving through the fires. It is like a movie. It's insane. It's actually even scarier than a movie too, because it's real. But oh, she's in the shower. It's good for you. You should go in there. You should go join her, man. Now's your chance. Get in there, buddy. We'll miss you, but it'll be okay. All right, guys. I think with all that being said, I think that's gonna end the video here. I've got nothing. Did you watch Summer Game Fest? I don't know if that's for me, but no, I didn't watch any of that stuff. Put a mask on and then you can try and cough on her. All right, so anyway, I appreciate you guys watching the stream tonight. It really does mean a lot to me. I love being able to talk to you guys at this level and be as personable as possible. So I will see you all whenever I see you. I plan on doing some streaming this weekend because I'm a bachelor now, but I don't know what my schedule is going to be like. We're just going to go ham. We might stream all day Saturday. I'm not making any videos anytime soon about any other products, even though I have a ton of stuff sitting on my shelf. So we'll see. Also, don't forget to go to, let me get one last thing. Don't forget to go to Jason's Labs, get subscribed. He'll be making a video about this and then doing a giveaway. I'm going to send this to him to make content about, and then he'll give this away to you guys along with an access point because I no longer need it. And yeah, and also thank you guys so much for the donations. I very much appreciate that. Good night. Well, one last one. Oh wait, that was a subscription. Okay, now we're gone. How do I end this? Oh God, get me out of here.